Yo, what's up, ladies, gentlemen, and they, thems, and welcome to the final episode of Hush Hush. You excited? You pumped? You ready? Because I'm not. This is going to be a good one. Might be a long one, but I like it long and good. Yeah. By the time you have made it home, the storm is finally passed. The storm clouds finally break into pieces, with fluffy white clouds scattering in all directions. The dreadful humidity finally leaves the air. Your flight home is in a few hours. Oh. And as far as you know, there are no other loose ends to tie up, save for your unusual roommate. You park in the driveway one last time and start to approach the house. You notice a few fat birds watching you hesitantly from the tree, but otherwise no other soul is present. Alright, you open the front door and call for Quill, but there's no immediate answer. Searching upstairs and down, still calling her name, it's only when you get to the kitchen that you finally hear a reply through the window.
You!
Through the walls!
Out here! I'm in the garden!
To the sweat drop down my balls. Going out the back door. You're probably gonna get in the back door later. You enter the garden and immediately spot Quill kneeling over some potted plants. She appears to be giving them a pep talk.
Now I know that sometimes I like to chew on you guys before you're ready. I have apologized for this in the past, but it's an ongoing issue, and the apology deserves renewal. So I just want all of you to know that I will try my absolute hardest not to nibble on a single bud until you're all feeling better.
Oh, but
I know many of you got way too much water and wind, and none of us appreciated the extra thunder this year. So do your best, and I'll keep the back door locked if the temptation is getting too much. That should keep you safe, at least for a little while. Okay, team meeting over. Dismissed.
Quill stands up and walks over to you happily.
Hello! Isn't it a beautiful day?
It is, Quill. It is such a nice day in our wonderful Sorosa.
This is my favorite time of year, when no one is trying to kill me.
Huh. So you know that the people that were after you are gone?
I'm not sure that I'm sure about anything, to be honest. But as far as my kitty senses can take me, I feel like things are safe once again. So yay! Good for us. Happy days have returned. So now that everything is back to normal, are you going to stay? Or are you going back to where you came from?
Aww.
I would like to put in a kitty vote for you to stay. But I'm perfectly happy if you'd rather go back to your own litter box.
Oh, man. I'm thinking it's time for me to head home. I might be back in the future, maybe giving the town a cool chin. I mean, I hadn't really considered whether to stay or not. I mean, if I get to be around sexy girls like this, hell yeah.
That's weird. You should always make a choice whether you're going or staying, or else you might get sat on. But that's okay. You're cute. I won't sit on you.
Don't make it sexual.
Now that things can get back to normal, there's a lot of stuff for me to do. There's the garden, of course, but there's also some mice in the basement I need to evict. Not to mention laying in the sink with the water on, just a little. It gives me a thrill, like I'm being a naughty kitty. But I feel like maybe you have some questions for me still? I wasn't the most polite conversationalist while I was freaking out around you. So, do you have anything puzzling your poor brain that I could help with?
So, where are you going to go? Where's your home?
This is my house, silly. This is my garden. That's my tree. Those are my birds, but don't tell them because they get grouchy.
Isn't this a guest house? Okay. Yeah, I thought this belonged to your friend.
Oh no, you got it backwards. That's okay. I get things backwards all the time. It makes conversations more interesting. But my friend was only staying here for a little while. I've been living here for a very long time, since I was a kitten. What else do you want to know?
So this is... Okay. So your friend, they were looking for other girls to save just like me?
Yes, they told me that they had a dream about two ladies with very big bazungas.
Tell who they
We got
are.
really kissy-kissy with him and told him that a bunch of us were going to die. So it was nice of him to come and try to make that not happen.
Did your...
Not like you. Holy moleholes. He was very nice, but he didn't have everything you have. Like your face and your voice.
What about him? Quill blushes a little and looks at you sideways. What about him?
No one's ever made me feel like you. This is fun. I feel like I know all the things, and you don't know any of the things.
Do you know who was after you?
No, though I knew he was someone you had seen a few times, because sometimes you came home and smelled a little like him.
Come on now. We already know who it is. We already know. You didn't feel like that was something you should tell me? It might have been easier if you can... Yeah, pretty much. They got a good look at your face. You should be careful when you're being an outdoor kid.
Oh, yes. I've already been practicing my hiding in bushes. Just in case I need to in the future. What else do you want to know?
Alright, just one more question. Are you absolutely sure you're a kitty?
Very sure.
See, it's because her headband is... She doesn't actually have cat ears. Like, her cat ears are a headband, but in the pictures, it's...
Well, thank you for saving me again. It was very kind of you. I dubbed thee friend of all kitties from now until the end of your 9 lives.
I'm immortal. Don't worry about that.
Yay! How much longer do you have until you leave?
My flight is in a couple of hours. Why?
I just had a question for you.
Okay.
I just want to know if...
Quill stops for a moment. She begins to take off. Okay.
You would like to do that thing we did before.
Can we do it inside?
The one where we play with each other and give each other warm feelings. You can even bite my neck this time.
Ooh.
If you want.
Hey! Ugh, this remains the weirdest month of my life.
You're welcome.
Oh no. It's Combat Carl. My neck.
Meow for kitty.
No. Before you begin to dress, Quill leans over and whispers into your ear.
Don't forget me.
I won't, Quill.
That would be rude.
I sure as hell won't. Nice. She gives your ear a playful bite. At last, you make your way to your car. Stop that. Quill waves at you from the window as does Sock. You wave back one last time and then drive away. Oh! That's technically the last date we have, but we still got 2 other things to go off of. Alright, what do you want, Dorian? And here we are, at last. At the end of all things, yeah. I suspect one of us, however, shall have to pay the bill. So, why don't you come down to my office and we'll settle this. But I warn you, Philemma has always been near my heart. Now hurry, there's still so much pain I could cause you. I know who you're destined are. I look forward to seeing you. Bring it on. You drive into the landmark parking lot, nearly hydroplaning on the painted concrete and screech into a spot at a reckless angle. Wasn't it clear earlier? Like, it was clear. How? There are no other cars in the lot. All of the buildings appear to be closed down still due to the storm. Didn't the storm... Whatever. You jump out of your car. Though the storm has passed from the coast, you nonetheless hear a distant roll of thunder further inland, as though to say the danger is not completely over. Oh, unless his building is, unless his office, well, building, but unless his office is still, like, in a part of Sabrosa that's, like, still hit by weather, or the storm. You run up to the glass door and pull out the handle. They're locked, or pull on the handle. Just then, you hear a voice come in over a speaker system above you. You immediately see a security camera peering down at you. It's Dorian's voice you hear.
You're here. Good.
Yeah.
We have things to settle.
I ain't no punk bitch.
I'll let you in just a moment.
Dorian, don't do this. Just come down and turn yourself in.
I think we both know where this is going. We two, racing towards destiny. I know why you're here. I know who sent you. But I need to make absolutely sure before we continue to the last stage of the game. So enter. You have some choices to make.
A door buzzer blares and you pull on the handle of the door. It opens. You race inside and the door slams behind you. You make your way through the lobby. There's a massive reception area and signs leading to hundreds of offices. Dorian's voice comes over the security comm again.
Take the executive elevator at the end of the foyer. Top floor. It's unlocked.
You do as he asks, finding an elevator with a sign that says no unauthorized entry. You step inside and there's only one button for floor selection. You press it and wait. A deep anxiety begins to creep in your throat. Get out of it. You briefly consider contacting the police just in case things go sideways. Just as you check your phone, however, you can see that your cell service is blocked entirely. You're alone. The elevator dings, and when the doors open, you immediately hear a voice call out in desperation.
Who's there? Is someone there? Please help!
Watch this.
Please? My boyfriend is going crazy. Please, he's going to hurt us.
I know, Bella, I know. You step out of the elevator into another reception area. There's a large desk blocking entry to what looks like doors to an executive office beyond. Laying on the floor, there are two women tied together with big boobies. Yeah, what did I say? It wasn't Elle and Bonnabelle. It was Alice and Bella. I still remember. You recognize Alice, Cassie's friend in the gang. Friend? I mean, they could still actually like be friends. I don't know. And Bella, Dorian's girlfriend, whom you met at Dorian's birthday. Oh, we met her all right. We met her. Bella is gasping in desperate fear while Alice gives you a sad, slightly embarrassed wink.
Please help us. He tied us up. He's going to hurt us.
Hey, babe. Fancy running into you here.
Stay calm. I'll deal with Dorian.
Quickly, call the police before he comes back.
Call the police!
Hey, Bella, is it? Just stay calm.
Ooh, stay calm. Don't question why I'm saving right now. Calm down!
We're in good hands.
Are you in good hands? Just then, the security comm cracks and Dorian's voice comes back.
And so, rival, you have arrived and seen my work.
Why am I your rival, man? I don't like you.
I hope it goes without saying that your actions here will have consequences. But just how major will those consequences be? If indeed you were sent by destiny, then you should have nothing to worry about. Because if these two die, your quest will not be over, will it?
Bella cries out in anguish when she hears Dorian say this. Alice nods, sadly, but with a refuse smile.
No, please!
Neither of these are the ones you were charged with protecting, are they? Or maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe you're not my rival. Maybe you're nobody at all. But I want to be sure. So this is simple. Take the gun on the counter. Shoot one of the girls.
Okay. No. Put the gun down. Push the goddamn button.
Then I'll let you into my office for a chat. Any attempt to do otherwise, and I'll make a quick phone call to one of my men. And Elle will die. Along with several other people I believe are important to you. The bartender at the arcade, that cute barista girl, the baker.
Do not, Dorian, do not.
I'll pile bodies on the altar of your failure, and that will be that. Choose wisely. You have 60 seconds.
Evil man, you're an evil man. I'm not hurting anyone, Dorian, not even you. You can shoot both of them? Why?
55 seconds. I suggest you don't delay. You've come a long way. It's a long road back here.
Dorian, we've both been manipulated. I know you want revenge. Take me if you want, but leave these two out of it. Dorian is quiet for a short time. When his voice returns, it sounded out with me now.
Ambivalent.
As though he's growing bored.
Very well. We are, after all, both of us pawns in all this. Leave the gun and come in.
Yes.
Let's settle this like civilized people.
You talking to me about civilized? You wanted me to shoot 2 of these girls. You wanted me to shoot these beautiful women. You wanted me... your girlfriend, man. Girlfriend. It looks a lot oddly like your stepsister. I still don't believe that Elle and Dorian are blood related. I still think he's I mean, I guess they have the pink hair and all, but I don't believe they're actual blood siblings. No. You enter Dorian's office, sinking suddenly into a deep, all-consuming dread. The world becomes dark and slow and sinister. You take in the shapes of books and papers, strewn helter-skelters. A desk lamp lights the room with a perverse beacon into the underworld. But what is perhaps most unsettling is the banality of this chamber, this throne of diseased mind. This is the desk and chair of a cruel drug kingpin, the couch of a murderer. It's so normal and mundane, it racks you with a hot, impatient anger. You turn and behold your host at last. Dorian raises his gun for you to see, then he gestures towards his infuriating dull couch.
Have a seat. Let's discuss things. So, as you've likely figured out by now, you and I have some mutual acquaintances.
Few guys.
2 women, Light and Shadow. Is this ringing a bell?
Sure.
And I suppose, like me, they didn't give you the full story. A few years ago, I had a dream. 2 goddesses appeared to me. It was so vivid I could smell them. I could practically taste them. One of the goddesses told me that I was a flawed hero. They said I leaned into Shadow. They said I could prove myself. The others said I was perfect, that I could do heroic deeds, even from the shadows. They bid me to find 5 girls and protect them from harm. What followed was the worst weeks of my life. Manipulating women into loving me, having sex with them so they would tell me their secrets. I was being used as a divine vibrator, made to run errands and seduce others for the pleasure of 2 unseen taskmasters.
I mean, a divine vibrator, that is definitely one way to say it, but like, I wouldn't mind. Would I?
Finally, when I knew for certain my destined were all safe, beyond harm, I had another dream. Only the Shadow Goddess returned. She praised me, and made love to me, and brought me great pleasures.
See, we didn't go down the evil path like your evil ass.
But afterward, I took all of the gifts they had given me, and dug deeper into the circumstances that originally put the women into danger. And do you know what I discovered?
That you're crazy and you need strong meds and patient doctors. That you're sexually attracted to your sister. Yeah, Dorian's face twists in anger for a moment, but he remains calm. Yeah, don't get mad at the truth.
You have no idea what you're talking about. My feelings for Elle are pure and sacred, and will not scatter at your pathetic whim.
Pure and sacred. Get out of here with that bull.
I will tell you more, but another insult, and I shall take great pleasure putting a bullet in you. This is what I learned. I was not the only piece on the board. I found out that the one I faced too was chosen for the task to protect women. They had seduced and bedded for the goddess's amusement. And she too had learned about the cycle and tried to disrupt it by killing the destined before her. It came down to she and I. She drew a gun, but I killed her first. And since then, I have been doing what my predecessor would not. I have been hunting down any other destined, any other pawns that creep their way into my town.
Oh no.
I have killed 9 other chosen, 9 other rivals, to keep my power secure. Kill them with this gun, in fact.
How old are you?
So, tell me, did the goddesses warn you about me? Did they charge you with the task to find and kill me?
I wish they had. This could have been a whole lot more fun.
More fun?
Yes.
Yes,
Fun.
I think I see what you mean.
Oh.
What, I wonder? would become of us joining together?
Joining? Why would I join your pink ass?
What if we stopped playing their game and made our own? What would they say if we worked together?
Made our own.
Would they find similar voyeuristic delight if you and I were to make love? To flout their perversion in their own faces?
Whoa. See, it was cool with Eli, because Eli's a chill dude. But you? I wouldn't your booty. Hell nah.
It is too bad. A shame, really.
Yeah, I know. You wish you could get this dick.
Maybe we could have formed our own little divine duo. Alas, we can't know. The fact of the matter is, I have killed many rivals. I shot the last one through the head but a few weeks ago. I've been looking for his silly cat girlfriend, in case she was one of his destined, or one for the next. And now, here you are, a new rival, arriving much faster than the ones before. The goddesses must be growing desperate. Well, the game is back in their court. Thank you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for letting me tell you all this. It is a desperate, morbid loneliness when the entire world looks like an empty vessel of meaningless choices, with no one to speak to, no one to confess to. For that, you'll always have my undying gratitude. But after everything you did, the way you've corrupted Elle...
Me? No. You
Well,
did that, my boy. You.
The game became personal. Really? That's all that needs to be said.
Dorian raises his gun to your head. Flip his desk! Dorian's desk is a monster piece of furniture, but I got strong muscles, and I flip that bitch. So, by flipping it, you definitely surprise Dorian. He screams in surprise and anger, suddenly denied his kill, as the top of the desk strikes him in his chest. Ah! The gun Dorian is holding goes flying. You try to pounce on him, but he scrambles to push a button on the overturned desk. You see a panic room door open behind him. He rushes to it, and you miss him by inches as he runs through and closes it behind him. A moment later, a bullet narrowly misses you, shot from behind the door. He must have had another gun. You wait for him to stop before you inspect the door. You quickly inspect the door, pressing on it before finding a hidden panel with a code override. The hardware looks black market, like it's rigged to blow if anyone tries to force it open. That's when you realize you may have already triggered it. Ooh. Ooh. No, you think you can figure this one out. Requires, yeah. Despite having never seen equipment like this before, you manage to disconnect the ordnance and open the hatch. You rush into the panic room as quickly as you can. You catch up with Dorian as he's standing outside a Secret Service elevator. Stop shooting at me! As soon as he sees you, he raises his gun and shoots at you. The bullet ricochets off the cement wall beside you and you dive for cover. Dorian begins to scream incoherently.
No! I win! I'm not letting anyone take this from me! I'm not letting anyone control me! I'm not giving in!
My boy got some problems. Suddenly you hear a strange distant noise, like water is rising around you, softly filling the world. The light in the room seems to burn brighter. The shadows seem to deepen. The doors to the elevator open behind Dorian, but you don't see an elevator through them. The shaft is empty. No, Dorian! Or, Dorian, no! The elevator! Don't go in! Apparently, like I want to save him, but like, we gotta save him.
What?
I'm a good spirit, okay? It's the Christian way. I know I'm not Christian, but like, God would like that, right? God of my J-man Jesus. Dorian panics. He accidentally steps backwards through the elevator doors. You can hear him screaming all the way down. The doors close before he hits. You walk back to Dorian's office and locate his desk phone. You phone the police and let them know Dorian Reed is dead. Wait a minute. With a short while, police are swarming in the building. They bring you downtown for questioning. After being grilled by two uniformed officers for a short time, they receive a message to leave. And Fumi comes in right after.
Quite the mess you made, huh?
I'm in innocent.
Well, lucky for you. Chief Saji and the FBI agree.
'Cause he's alive,
But I can
right?
clean up things from here. And I'll make sure none of it falls on you or your friend Cassie.
Is he still alive?
Just do me a favor. Get your cute butt out of town before you cause any more mess. Don't push your luck.
All right. I'm fine with that. Fumi gives you a wink, then leaves. A cop shows you out. By the time you're back on the street, it's hours later. If you hurry, you can still make your flight. The only thing left to do is to go home. Oh no. Oh no. There's a little dilemma with how this episode I want it to go. Because there's a way to get like a evil ending and then the Shadows Embrace ending. Which, alright. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save at this point. And you know it's going to be this point because I'm going to just name it. I'm going to go back to this point. You know, where I had a choice to kill either one of them. Oh, God. Oh, God. Slowly and purposely, you pick up the gun. What do? Oh. Oh, no. Want to do this, damn it. Hold up, because if I do have to go through this too, does that mean sorry, Bella. You raise the gun to Bella and she be
No, no, please.
Very good. Now we can talk.
I hate you.
Throw the gun down, and I'll open the door.
Oh, fuck me. See, cause well, we'll go through it normally. We'll go through it how it like usually does, and if I have to go through one of the girls' endings, I don't know, cause what I wanted to do is go through this like Shadows Embrace ending, and then go through the girls' endings, just cause I don't want, like, you know me, in the series or these series, and how I don't like ending off on like. I don't like ending the series off on a bad note, on a bad ending or whatever, but oh man, you're overreacting, man. I know I'm overreacting, but it's just you drive your and it's happy fun times right now. You drive your rental car back to the dealership after all your adventure. It feels like it feels a bit like saying goodbye to a friend. On the road to the airport, there are tons of construction crews clearing away debris from the storm. You almost expect the airport to be in shambles when you get there, but it looks pristine, as though waiting for you. You make the trip through security and find empty seats in the waiting area and sit down. You feel as though you've been woken from a dream. Everything seems fuzzy and indistinct. You're thirsty. You grab a drink and wait for your departure time. As you're boarding, you have the urge to check your messages again. Why not, right? You see all the farewell texts, and part of you feels an ache. Something in the back of your mind mocks you. You'll never get that kind of sexy action ever again. Nope. You close your phone and board the plane. Shortly after takeoff, you fall into a deep sleep. Okay, so I don't get to interact with any of the girls through this ending. Cool. You become aware of of the sound of water. Everything is dark. You feel weightless, floating freely in space with no real sense of up or down. You feel no urge to breathe. The water is neither hot or cold. Wasn't this in the first episode of the game? After a few moments, a great current begins to push you. You open your eyes and you see a great light ahead, where the water is leading you. You break the surface of the water and you see the ruins from your previous dreams. The sky is bright blue and the sun feels warm in your face. You make your way to the shore and once more begin to search the stone columns and walkways. It isn't long before you hear a voice.
Oh, hey, you made it. Crazy.
Whoa. She is naked. I was about to say, she's not naked, but she is naked. But it's not like showing anything graphic. We're gonna have to censor it. Damn. Dilemma is sitting on a rock just above the surface of the water. She is softly touching herself and looks at you, somehow both bored and sensuous. Wait. Yeah, the epilogue with Dilemma. Depending on which ending you got, you either see one or both goddesses. If you turn down having sex with them, you get those achievements. Alright? Yeah, so where's the other one, Miss Sunshine Goddess with the nicer tits?
She's off crying behind a pillar somewhere. She's a bit of a sore loser.
'Cause I killed someone.
You crushed her hopes and dreams. And did it in a super sexy way. So I'm super into it.
No.
Here's the deal. Cupidity and I are a sexy 2-in-1 deal. Part of the conundrum of good and evil.
Yeah, obviously.
She's convinced that, set to a heroic task, you mortals can bang out a victory without getting your hands dirty. I beg to differ. I think the only way you can get anything done, even the good stuff, is to use every tool and dirty trick at your disposal. Even when we say, hey, be a hero, I expect mortals will do whatever messed up crap they need to reach their goal. And you proved it. You saved the girls, but you did some messed up shit. So I win. Oh yeah, I've got a sneaky suspicion that you've probably got a good idea just how in danger they were. You've got that I had to reload a bunch of times look.
Oh, fuck
like maybe
off.
you had a bad time a few times.
Fuck off.
I like winning. It turns me on. And you just handed me a huge win. So I'm pretty damn pleased with myself right now.
Am I the first one you've done this to?
Nope, we'll probably be moving on to the next schmuck in a week. Depends when we get bored or horny.
That is messed up.
Yeah, a little. But literally no one got hurt. Or at least no one I liked.
What?
So I think this worked out.
I liked everyone except Dorian.
So there's the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about.
What, Hush Hush? Or not Hush Hush, Hoonie Pop?
Because you proved to Cupidity that I'm right and she's wrong. And that gets me all kinds of hot. I'm down to sex your brains out if you're into it. I'm talking end of the world goddess sex. I'll let you do anything you want to me. I'll screw you so good. You'll spend the rest of your life wandering the world in a stupor, knowing you'll never have it so good ever again.
No. Like, she's right back there. She gives it a cookie. Good.
Not to mention, I'm bendy and stacked.
Same with her back there. Now you want to get laid?
I always want to get laid, but I rarely offer because everyone is trash. But you're not trash.
God, look at those
So are we
evil
doing
eyes.
this?
Sure.
Awesome. Now get over here and fuck my brains out.
Ugh.
Give yourself to me completely. Put everything.
I don't care. No. Really, at the end of the game, your mind wanders a bit until you hear the sound of voices nearby calling out, Alpha, we love you! Looking over your shoulder, you see a crowd of fans gathered near one of the departure gates. It appears a celebrity is leaving town on a private jet, but having one last goodbye with her fans. Not particularly interested, you quickly scan the crowd for any familiar faces. After a few moments, you spot a familiar halo of magnificent red hair. Bonnabelle is standing slightly apart from the crowd, looking only somewhat interested. Yeah, I mean, this is the last time, well, not last time, but this is, I'm leaving Subrosa, goddammit. You get up from your seat, making sure you take your luggage and make your way over to Bonnabelle. Walking up beside her, you lean over into her gaze until she finally startles with surprise.
Oh, Sugar! Well, put jam in my cookies and call me for tea. I was not expecting to run into you here.
She draws you into a tight embrace, squeezing you and tussling your hair. She kisses your cheek.
Oh, bless my heart, I just realized. You're probably not here for the celebrity sighting, huh? Is this the end of the vacation? Are you flying away and taking all my hopes and dreams with you?
I must go. My planet needs me.
Oh, Sugar. You are so delightfully bizarre sometimes. It's one of your best qualities. I'm glad I got the chance to say goodbye, though, and to tell you it was fun having you around this summer. Or maybe fun isn't quite the right word. Maybe I should say interesting, because you certainly made it plenty of that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you were around to help watch over Elle and sweep her off her feet and everything. Things are gonna seem pretty quiet without you around.
Man.
Anyway, I'm gonna miss you, love. Take care and safe travels, you hear?
I don't know how to make this in a joke. Boobs. Hey. If we're gonna be honest, we're gonna be like man to man, woman to man, whatever you want to be identified as man. She got some nice tits. Bonnabelle sighs and rolls her eyes.
Well, darn it, love, I know that. But it ain't proper to just say it.
I know.
I swear. You're lucky you're hotter than a sinner at Sunday service. Goodbye, love.
Alright, see you, Bonnabelle. Bonnabelle laughs and shakes her head and walks away, waving at you over her shoulder. It's only after she's gone that you find yourself snapping back to your senses. Returning to your own thoughts, you feel the sudden urge to double check you have your ticket / passport / ID / phone all sorted and accounted for. You begin to pat your pockets when you're suddenly tackled from behind. You almost lose your balance, but manage to keep your footing. You spin to see who's attacking you, only to discover it's Eli, arms wrapped around you, a sorrowful look on his face.
Don't go!
Come on, man. This isn't diva behavior. Eli buries his face in your chest, and for a moment, ugly sobbing for a few moments, before taking in a deep breath and sighing.
Oh, wow. You smell good. Like oranges and unicorns, with a hint of muskio.
Okay, so we decided to make this awkward.
Oh, sticky buns. If I don't cause a scene, who's going to point the camera at me? But this is serious! Because you're leaving, and now my life will be boring and dreary and so much less sexy. Look, I know the deal. You're one of those types that collects broken hearts like notches on your magic wand.
No. Not
But I just
particularly.
had to tell you before you go that you have been just like an entire mood for me this summer. I'm not sure how you did it, but it sounds like you saved Iro. And she's super happy again. And you got my daddy-o to take the stick out of his rear. Oh, and let's not forget that you blew my goddamn hair back with your sinisterly sexy moves.
Shut up.
I'm still getting flashbacks of that thing you did with your mouth. Whew, I've got like post-terrific sex disorder.
That one Squidward.
You're like some kind of saucy angel from the Fixed Family dimension or something. And I didn't want you to go away without telling you how amazing you are. And maybe squeezing your tush one last time.
Pat his head.
You're awful to me. You're just lucky that I deserve it. Otherwise, I might hold a grudge. Alright, you can go now. Only I suppose I'll need to be the one who goes because this is your gate or whatever. Can do, but I'm going to make this super cringe, so you may want to turn away.
Dear God, Eli. What are you planning? Eli pinches your cheek, then walks away a good 20 feet before turning back and continuing his ugly crying.
No one's ever touched me like you did. I'll never forget you.
Damn it, Eli. We stand Eli in this household. If you don't stand Eli, get the f out. Eli turns and runs, rather daintily, a few steps before spotting a tall guy in leather jacket and stopping.
Oh, hey. How are you doing, tough guy?
Left by yourself once more, you go to sit down when someone clears their throat behind you. You turn around and see Detective Fumi standing there, looking her usual blend of sexy and scary.
Citizen, just a brief word before you go.
Should I get a lawyer?
Always, here's a free tip. Never talk to the police.
I never plan on doing it.
But you didn't hear that from me. Just a short interaction to let you know that your actions prove fortuitous. You were an exceptional partner, despite your questionable motives and methods. We took down a major criminal enterprise thanks to you. If you decide you want to keep going in this hero business you seem to have stumbled into, give me a call.
I'll keep that in mind. Fumi hands you a business card. Her contact information and credentials all referenced to the FBI.
And before you ask, this is not for booty calls, so don't even try it.
Uh-huh, sure.
Though I will admit, that ship hasn't sailed quite yet. So if you ever find yourself on this side of the country, call me at this number.
She hands you another card. This one has a picture of her in some... Whoa, bondage?
This one is for booty calls. All right, that's enough of that. Goodbye.
All right, see you, Fumi. Also, I didn't know if I said it too, but see you, Eli. Almost forgot your name. No, I didn't. Fumi walks away, looking particularly fetching and frightening with all of her determined sashaying. Finally left on your own, you take a seat on the bench near your gate. You close your eyes for a short while, replaying the events of the last month, reliving the fun and anguish you had to go through. Someone clears their throat.
Excuse me, is this seat taken?
You open your eyes and see Mystic. He's still dressed in his fortune-telling robe, though nobody seems to notice.
May I?
You may. Save here, because this is where I'm able to talk to all the girls, if I remember correctly. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks. This is my favorite spot to people watch. This town gets a lot of people coming through, a surprising amount. Almost like something's leading them here. Since it's been a long road getting here, I'll try not to use up too much of your time. See, I've been keeping track of you. Not in the creepy, I watch you sleep kind of way. More just seeing the ripples you've been causing. And unlike every other rock thrown into Sub Rosa, you've come along and done something rather extraordinary. Instead of causing more ripples, you've calmed the waters. I know, I'm being metaphorical. It's a habit. Just feel lucky I'm not making this stuff rhyme. To be more clear, you were sent here as part of a game. A game whose players are not very respectful of the pieces. But I think you beat the game.
Yeah.
Beat it good. Solved it, you could say. I'm not sure there will be any more reason to play after you. And that would be a good thing, I think. So to reward you on your momentous achievement, I've decided to use what little power I've got to bend fate and hopefully give you a small parting gift.
Is this where I should save? Mostly because I just don't want to go through all that damn dialogue again just to get to...
It's not a sweater that says, I love Sub Rosa, just in case you were worried.
Alright, what's the reward?
Well, it's nothing you haven't earned. It's important to know that. Because I'm not so much making something happen as I am preventing something from happening.
Am I ending the
And it's
cycle?
mostly up to you. A lot of people who come through this town find it easy to fall in love here. It helps that lots of beautiful, wonderful, and genuinely sexy people are locals.
Mystic blows on his fingernails and polishes them on his chest.
Present company included, of course. But after they leave, they often find it equally easy to forget. Forget about the connections they made, forget about the love they found. If you'd like, I can make sure someone doesn't forget. If you feel like there's someone here who, above all else, you just can't say goodbye to, I can help you take their piece off the board. They won't forget, and neither will you.
Oh no. You mean I could choose someone to stay with me?
Well, they gotta choose you too.
Obviously.
But yeah, that's the deal. So, if you had to choose, who would it be? My guess? Probably the gamer girl. Or the sleepy girl.
Oh, damn. Well, I'ma go... Oh, my God. Hold on, I'ma go from, like, least like to most like. So, it'll probably go, like, Quill. Like, I'm gonna replay the end of the, thing, but if I'm gonna have to end it off properly, I'm gonna end it off with my favorite girl. So, it'll probably go, like, Quill, Cassie, Iro, L, then... Or Quill, Cassie, Iro, L, then Mio. Because Mio is my favorite girl. So, I will choose someone else.
No, I never was very good at guessing. So, is it the mean girl or the girl with the sports bike?
Keep going.
Are you kidding me? The cat girl? Really?
Do not look at me like that. This is for them. This is for y'all. This ain't for me. I don't like Quill as much as the other girl. Like, I like Quill. Don't get me wrong. But she gives Momo vibes.
Never mind. I can see it. The two of you are perfect for each other.
Actually, I don't choose any at all. No.
Son of a gun. Well, your wish is my command. Take care, stranger.
Mystic gets up, and moments later, you hear someone say something behind you.
Excuse me. You're not using your hand, are you? Can you scratch my ears?
You turn and see Quill standing behind you.
Hey. I thought about what you said. Like, everything.
What's going on?
And I decided that I really like you. You're a good master.
Don't call me master. Please do not call me master.
And I want to come with you. So I am.
I'm not sure kitties are allowed on this flight.
Yes, I thought of that. I have a plan. It's called lying.
Ooh.
When they ask if I'm a kitty, I'm going to say no. If you say 2, it should work. It'll be 2 against 1. Then I can come with you. Kitties don't really pick just one other kitty or person for life. Sometimes they want lots of other kitties. Sometimes they like some masters more than others. But I've decided you're the one for me. You're kind. You're gentle. And you smell nice.
Do I?
I want to stay with you. Maybe forever. Or until you run out of food. Or if you die. But other than those things, forever! Please say yes.
Just kiss the f***ing cat already. As you go in to kiss her, she makes a happy noise.
Yeah.
Then she wraps her hands around your waist and kisses. Don't stop. Not my boy.
That's fun. Let's do it some more.
The two of you stand there, somewhat awkwardly, but also somewhat perfectly for a long moment. Then you hear the final boarding call and have to run for your seat.
Did you hear that? There's someone in the roof. This place is weird.
You help Quill find her seat and manage to convince her to wear a seatbelt, at least until liftoff. An hour into your flight, she's laying across your lap, snoring softly. Stroking her hair, you feel sleep begin to take you as well. Oh. Do I? Actually, yeah, just so we can get it done and over with, I'll just, like, view Cupidiness and Thelema's thing. And then, yeah.
Hello, worthy hero! Over here!
That's me.
Just take your time, I guess. It's not like we've got important shit to do.
You don't. You're literally goddesses. You can do whatever the hello you want. You turn and see both of the goddesses wading in one of the crystal clear pools among the ruins. When you step into this water, you meet them. You notice it's much warmer, even more inviting. A strange calmness comes over you.
Oh, just look at you. You've done so well. It's utterly incredible what you have done.
There's a small chance it was just dumb luck, but I'll admit, you did good.
I assume our transaction is complete then?
Certainly not. Well, soon perhaps. But the decision is yours, to be clear.
What Cupidity means is, we have a little celebration for you first.
Right home.
I can sense, perhaps, some trepidation within your heart at what has transpired. Please allow us to explain.
We'll try to use small words.
As you may have surmised, you were set on this task to rescue the 5 destined girls, partially as a test.
We get off on making people do shit and then judging them on how they did it.
Well, behave yourself.
Yeah.
Though I suppose there is some truth to what she is saying. You see, while your quest was noble, it is my and Thelema's sacred bond to contest the morality of mortal hearts.
She means that we kick you to do something, then we bet on whether you'll be good or bad.
It is far more
Really?
celestial and important than that. But we do ascribe our will to you, and hope you will choose either a path of light
Or a dark one.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Whichever alignment you prove strongest, then that goddess reigns until the next destined is shown.
This is wild. It's turning me on. No, so the two of you were playing a game with me.
No!
It's basically what
We
we're playing.
value your life and your decisions much too seriously to treat it as a game.
But it is one.
But it still kinda is. And whichever one of us wins usually gets to top for a while.
Okay.
And dress the loser in skimpy outfits. It's sweet.
Okay.
Not that you need much encouragement. But regardless, I shall explain what you did differently than we expected. Instead of protecting the 5 destined girls, you managed to defeat someone rather important to us.
We had no idea you had it in you to defeat Dorian. He's been untouchable for quite some time.
Yeah, he was a kick. Yeah, no, what makes him so special?
Oh, I think you know.
Dorian was once very much like you. He was called on to protect 5 girls, but he wound up becoming something else instead.
The dark is only meant to tempt him, but he dove into it, gave himself completely to it, and became twisted.
Our sacred task is to create heroes, not villains, and he used the gifts we gave him to cause great harm. To defeat him, you would have needed to find all the secrets of each of your destined, to rescue them from harm and open their hearts to love.
Then facing Dorian and his drama llama confrontation, and still picking the path we laid for you.
Which doesn't involve shooting in one of the girls. But this is not the timeline we did it. Yeah.
Well, now we want to jump your bones.
Thelema, you have no tact. Well,
Whoa.
it's a little more profound and romantic than...
They just look like water balloons. A water balloon. Yes! That was, you just read my mind. What was y'all thinking about?
Thelema,
Shut up.
After watching
Shut up.
them with all the other girls. So don't keep us in suspense.
say yes.
Oh,
I
okay.
like it rough.
Okay.
What
Okay.
say thee?
Oh. Okay. Oh, nice. Summa cum laude. You got the ultimate ending. Oh, actually, I wonder if my summa cum laude is over there. I probably should not show that because that's doxing, but look at that. My summa cum laude from high school. Yeah. You know I'm smart like that, huh? Of course you wouldn't. I played stupid ass games like these. Why would you think I would?
キラークイーン第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト
Oh, hell no!
You turn around and see Cassie storming towards you.
Where do you get off leaving without saying goodbye? Just think you can just waltz into a girl's life, turn her little head with your cute little tricks, get a peek at her underwear, and then leave without saying goodbye?
That is the first time we met her. That's actually one of the most viewed videos in this series too, because I put that in the thumbnail. But when she reaches you, you almost anticipate a punch. But instead, she grabs your face and kisses you 8 or 9 times, both on both cheeks.
Jeez, oh, Luke. It's like you don't know me at all. Maybe I should return this ticket.
It's good to see you, babe.
Damn right it is. I even wore my lucky underwear to make sure I made it here in time. You remember those? Ones you peeked at.
Weren't they blue?
But anyways, I'm coming with you. Look, I know this is crazy. I know we never talked about anything like this. But I've fallen hard. I can't get you out of my head. And before I say those words which are fluttering around in my chest, I just want a little more time. So that's that. Ticket bought. I used your credit card. I hope you don't mind. So is this cool? Are we doing this?
Oh, I'm gonna do kiss them for all the choices.
Well, guess I'll take this as a guess.
She kisses you back softly. You wrap her arms around her waist, fingers through your hair. Yeah, so the fingers on my butt. She kisses you as though it gives her life, as though you quench the deep thirst inside of her. The two of you stand there, holding each other for a moment of pure perfection. Then you hear a final boarding call and rush onto the plane.
Let's go. I get the window seat. I don't care what your ticket says.
She laughs and you do too. You find seats. She rubs your knee with the tip of her fingers. She kisses you once when you're not looking. Shortly after takeoff, she falls asleep, snoring. It's not long after that you do as well. You become aware of your surroundings and blah 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 blah.
Jack?
Hey, hot stuff. Bet you thought you could get away from me, but I haven't even broken a sweat yet.
When she gets close, she stops and stalls for a moment to awkwardly scratch the back of her head. Then she dives in for a hug.
Holy crap! I really did almost lose you, huh? Thank goodness you're slower than I am.
What about Eli? Is he gonna be jealous? After a long squeeze, she releases her tight grip slightly to pull back and look at you in the eyes.
Hey.
Hey, I only pretend to be slow to make you feel better. She laughs with relief and joy, wiping away a tear before giving you a playfully refueled look.
Even after everything, you're a smartass. That's good. I'm glad you're consistent. So hey, listen. I've got some stuff I need to unpack here. And I'm not sure I've got everything figured out. All the stuff that's happened and all the things you've done for me. But I really want to know if you and I... Ugh! Why can't I just say it?
What, the L word? I know what word she means. Ito, I'm in lesbians with you too.
Look, I think you're awesome, and I want to jump your bones and do dating stuff and kiss your dumb face. I've got a ticket in my hand. I'm packed, and I'm ready to go. So do us both a favor and say yes or no really fast so I can just tear this Band-Aid off and get on with my life.
You take Ito into your arms and gasp softly in surprise. You kiss her and she practically melts. She slides her hands onto your shoulders. Her lips part softly and her tongue invite. Oh. After a long moment, she leans back and looks at you and blushes.
Wow. Cool.
The two of you stand there holding each other for a moment of pure perfection. Then you hear the final boarding call.
Let's go on an adventure.
The two of you rush to get on the plane. She laughs and you do too. She insists on taking the window seat. Steals your complimentary peanuts. Oh yeah, you remember Peanut? Yeah, I'm too broke to get her anyway, saying she needs the protein. An hour after takeoff, she falls asleep, curled against your shoulder. It's not long after as you do as well. All right, cool.
So be it.
I didn't think I was going to make it. I'm so glad I did.
I'm so glad you did too. Elle looks up at you, your eyes, and smiles.
I'm in love with you. And every moment I thought about losing you, I became more sure of it. So I got here as quickly as I could. I bought a ticket. And I just want to go with you. For as long as I can. For as long as you want me. I want to find out together if we're meant to be. Will you take me with you?
My chest. You bend down to kiss Elle, and she rises on her tiptoes to kiss you. Everything about her is perfect. The way she smells, the way she tastes. The softness of her breast against you. Isn't that the way Dorian described Elle? The two of you stand together in love for a perfect moment. Then the boarding call comes and you have to rush to your seat. Elle holds your hand all the way to the plane. The two of you chat and kiss and laugh. Shortly after takeoff, Elle falls asleep and you do soon after. It's because of her narcolepsy. Yeah.
So be it.
Surprise!
It's good. It's so good to see you, Mio.
You're a sight for sore eyes yourself. After I sent that goodbye text, I kept thinking, what the hell am I doing? I mean, I know that I've totally fallen for you, so how could I just let you go? So I rushed over here, got a plane ticket, and now I want to come with you. Even just for a little while. Just to see if this is real. I mean, I hope that's okay. If you've got like a wife and kids at home, let me know, and I'll refund this ticket ASAP.
I mean, I got her in the background like, shut up. You scoop Mio up and kiss her. She presses against you with all her strength, kissing you passionately back. For a perfect moment, it's just the two of you in love. Then your plane gets a boarding call.
Oh, that's us! Let's go! Hey, I don't think I ever asked you, but you do have a few consoles at your place, right? Or am I entering a gaming wasteland here?
I got this set up. Got my Xbox right there. PS4 in there. Got my Vita over there as well. We got consoles in the garage, but we don't use those much. The two of you chat and find your seats as the plane takes off. Not long after, you fall into a deep sleep. Ah! That went a little fast. Sorry, but yeah, that's the end of all things. God damn, I wish I could have edited it off. Oh, I would, but this video is going on for way too long. An hour and 20 right now. But damn, yeah, that's the end of Hush Hush. Only your love can save them. You have a good one. You have a good journey with me. You have a good time. I did, so I hope you did too. Cause like, I think throughout the series, I've most definitely mentioned this. I thought I heard a noise, but I most definitely mentioned this throughout the series. But like I played Crush, cause Crush isn't the like prequel to this game. You can see it. Focus. There you go. Yeah, I've been playing Crush for the tap dating game since like either, I know it was the pandemic, so it was probably like mid 2020 or whatever is when I like first played it, and like, you know, I've been following it ever since, just casually playing the tap game, and then like, cause I like the girls in Hush Hush, like the dudes in Blush. Also knew of Blush because of Markiplier, and it's just I like Sad Panda Studio games. Like there's another, I think, horror game from Sad Panda Studios, which demo is out, which I might make a video on. Probably gonna make a video on. Definitely gonna make a video on, because I do like Sad Panda Studio games. Now, like, I mean, I don't really have many critiques of the game. Of course, it's a dating sim. What you came into this series watching a dating sim. What do you expect from this? But like, you had a hit right in the chest, huh? Damn. I guess we're gonna do the rest of my outro, or say the rest of my lasting thoughts on the title screen. Yeah, I definitely really enjoy this series. It's probably gonna be up there with like, it's probably gonna be up there with like Sucker for Love, because as much as I like the Hoonie Pop series, it's definitely not one of my favorites. But Sucker for Love was like one of those, like Sucker for Love and Date for Die For. It's one of those. It's peak RebelRacc series content or whatever. Hoonie Pop is like below that, but Hush Hush is like at there with Sucker for Love, or even like a little more, just because I don't know. Tell me your favorite girl or like favorite character in this game. Personally, obviously, like we ended it off. It's got to. I do like each 5 of the girls. Yeah, you obviously have your preferences, and my favorite girl from Crush isn't even in Hush Hush, so like, you know. But my favorite characters probably had to be Mio, duh, obviously, Lotus, and then Eli. If I had to go top 3, it'd be Mio, Lotus, and Eli, because I loved each and every one of them. But I loved each and every character of this game, just because this game has like so much personality and its own vibe, and this game is Hush Hush. Only your love can save them. If you want to comment down below or do anything like that, you can. Just give me your thoughts on this series, whether you enjoyed it, whether you didn't enjoy it or not. And I should probably end off this video because it's getting pretty long, huh? So anyways, that concludes the show, ladies, gentlemen, and they-dems. Till next time, peace out.